Okay. Okay, awesome. I know. Welcome to the Veronica Young Show. I'm calling this one in the deep, deep, deep now, and a few reasons for that. Number one, we are again back in the Deep Ellum Community Center. For those of you who have not had an opportunity to come to this amazing space, I definitely recommend you stop by. Right now, the hours are going to be open on the weekends. I think we're doing 11 to 7. Don't quote me on that just yet, but you can go follow at Deep Ellum on Instagram, and you can find that info there. But right now, it's going to be open Saturdays and Sundays. But every other Thursday, I come in here and we take over a lot of the space, probably more than we should, but nobody's here yet, so I'm allowed to do that for now, and record a show. So every show that I do, as you guys know, I normally have Ducato Vega. He's usually right behind me. What you don't know is that he brings a lot of glitter with him, and it's always spread out all over the place. I decided to give Ducato the day off today because if I'm busy, let me tell you, he is twice as busy, triple the time, whatever it is. That guy's got a lot going on. So I said, you know what? I've been talking to this guy from Deep Video, name drop, and we've been talking for a little bit. Now, actually, we met a few years ago.
Right.
He can verify. You might hear his voice back there every now and then. And we've been trying to figure out a way to connect. And the cool thing about everything that we do in this neighborhood is that everybody's doing something creatively somewhere. And it doesn't always mean that you just like link up. Like, that's not how it works. You've got people working over here across the street that you might not ever meet until you do. And then once you do, all of a sudden, it's just like a whirlwind. So I am very excited to be doing this show for a number of reasons, but mainly because we finally get to make this connection. So today, this episode is going to be brought to you by Deep Video. Shout out to Jason Dyer.
Thanks.
Over there. Now, we don't have a camera on him yet, but we will get that going, and I might get him to sit over here at some point today. So, yeah. And so it was just like, you know, he does video, I do video, he dabbles in podcasts, I dabble in podcasts. You know, it's just like, hey, how do we make this happen together? So he's got us on Twitch right now. Now, for the people who are watching that are on Twitch, go to Deep Video. Is that it? Is it just Deep Video on Twitch?
So this incident, we are on Facebook twice under DER and for your specific.
Oh, awesome.
We're on Deep Video's YouTube and Deep Video's Twitch right now. So if you're on the Deep Video Twitch, you need to go find Deep Ellum Radio. You need to find Deep Ellum Broadcast. Go Google up the Veronica Young Show.
Oh, is it on the Deep Ellum Broadcast as well?
Next time.
Oh, next time. All right, next time. All right. Yeah, so we decided that we were going to be testing out all of the above today. So this is kind of like a test show. And like I said, I gave Ducato the night off, so it's not going to be as loud and as glittery. We do miss Ducato's presence, let me tell you. He comes in and just, you know. But today is going to be a little bit more pared down. So a couple of things before I go into the rest of the show that I'm going to be doing something a little different than usual. Number one, there are multiple camera angles this time. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm getting a little zoom action over here. And so I got my makeup on. I hope I did it right. Shout out to my daughter. I just take her tips. She's really good at this. And then also, I'm going to review songs on this episode that I have not heard before. So I normally don't do that. I normally come with a pretty carefully curated list. Either it's songs that I've heard and picked out, or that Ducato has heard and picked out, or that my husband has heard and picked out. And we do get a lot of email submissions to Deep Ellum Radio. If you're a musician and you want to be considered to be put on air, you can go to deepellumradio.com. There's a little music submission link. Go ahead and do that. And eventually it gets to our inboxes and we listen and we decide, hey, is this going to go into our rotation? Are we going to play? Maybe we want you to come in. So I've never done a show. Okay, well, no, there's a story there. I did a show one time about 10 years ago, and I did not listen to the song before I played it. And I had the artist musicians in the studio when I previewed that song. And that was a lesson learned. They were amazing people. They played live very well. The live set was great. But when it came time to hear the recording of the song, it was like nails on a chalkboard. It was so bad. And if you know me, it's very hard for me to hide my face. And I think my face was frozen because I didn't know how. I was like, oh my God, why didn't I listen? And in that moment, I decided that I would never put a song on air that I have not fully vetted. So 10 years ago, lesson learned. But today, we're going to do things a little bit different. But I cannot even begin that process. I cannot even start without, of course, offering you one of my favorite bands, my favorite song. I always kick it off with this band. They are local, but in my heart, they're just this band that I feel like if I'm in a bad mood, I put them on. If I'm in a good mood, I put them on. If I just need to feel like a sense of home and just like good, I put them on. If I want to jam out, I put them on. They're my favorite band. You know who they are. We cannot have a show without them. So let's go ahead and kick this off, and we'll be back here in a little bit with some Loyal Sally with Lucky Us.
It's free, and that's my bottom line. You'll have to catch me in my right mind. You can have it all, I didn't want it anyways. I'm at a loss of nerve, although I have the words. I can never have the moves to notice you. Notice me. It's you and me, with just a touch of past. Calm the lights and turn the night into a photograph. We could have it all, wouldn't want it any other way. I'm at a loss of nerve, although I have the words. I can never have the moves to notice you. Notice me. Baby, yeah, yeah. It sounds like we're leaving. Baby, yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I heard you leaving. It sounds like we're leaving. Complicated, rising up to kiss your love. You've given me more than enough, so I'll keep holding on. Finding the perfect words to say is uncommon. We've always needed something like this, now it's taking on. These things don't come easy, it takes more than luck. So lucky us. Baby, yeah, yeah. Whoa. is free, and that's my bottom line. You'll have to catch me in my right mind. You could have it all, I didn't want it anyway.
All right. Welcome back to the Veronica Young Show. Thank you guys for tuning in. That, of course, was Loyal Sally, my band, my people. They, that sounded kind of wrong. They're my favorite people. And yes, I have favorites, and they are one of them. They're actually doing a private event this Saturday, so you should definitely go holler at them and see if you can get in. I know that it's in the neighborhood, and that's all I can say about that. But make sure that you go follow at Loyal Sally if you're looking for good music. They're a great live show too as well. So this episode, again, it's all about the Deep Ellum. I've got Deep Video here. We're testing out some stuff, and I'm on Twitch all of a sudden, which is crazy. I didn't even know. I want you to know that I am borderline on the cusp of being a boomer. I know I'm not really close to the age range, but there's a part of me that resists often.
We call that being a digital boomer.
A digital boomer.
Yeah, not like an actual physical
Not
boomer.
an actual,
just
yes.
like when it comes to tech, it's like I feel a little cantankerous.
Which is crazy because like a lot of my life is tech. You know, I'm very computer oriented. I'm on it, right? Like at tech, but there are some times where it's just like a block. Like, for instance, Snapchat, which I have downloaded on my phone and deleted 3 times now because I get it and then I look at it and I'm like, I just don't understand it. And then I delete it. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again for the kids, for the children, I have grandchildren, so I'm allowed. But I can't, I don't get it. And then I delete it again. So same thing with TikTok. I can't get on it. I know everybody's like, you got to get a TikTok. Oh my God, you'd be so great on TikTok. I had it for a minute. And then I got rid of it. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. But anyway, Twitch, I hope this is going to be a better love story with Twitch. So we'll see. You got to go log on at Deep Video is twitching right now. We got Facebook. We got all of it. Okay, so that was Loyal Sally. I'm going to be previewing some songs today, which is really cool. I never do that. I never just like blindly put a song on air. So it's just something to try out. Why not? Let's see, what's out there. And we get all kinds of fun submissions. But before I get into my first song that I'm going to be previewing, I wanted to talk a little bit about some stuff going on in the neighborhood. And oh my God, look who just walked in. I'm sorry. I have ADD. I can't just like pretend that you didn't walk in. Who is that?
That's Sean K, the showman.
Sean K, the showman. If you watched my last episode, he was the breakout star of that episode, was Sean K, the showman, the breakout star. Everybody, they were like, is that his show now? Can he just take it over? I'm like, whatever, Mom. But he's very, very good. Great to see you. I'll try and slide him in here a little bit as well. So before I preview a song, I did want to talk a little bit about what's going on in Deep Ellum because this is where I am. This is like my jam. First of all, a couple of things. You see these little shirts on here. We're still selling these, and Deep Ellum Radio is kind of hard up. So if you want to buy a T-shirt, feel free to Venmo us at Deep Ellum Radio. We're asking $25 if you want us to ship them outside. Just throw in some extra for shipping outside of DFW, and also. We'll mail them to you. So that's cool. And then we do the market every Saturday. So this Saturday, you can find Deep Ellum Radio out at the Deep Ellum Outdoor Market. That's from 12 to 6 every Saturday right here in Deep Ellum. Now, the outdoor market's super cool because it is, number one, it's from noon to 6 o'clock. It is family friendly, and the artist and the art that you will find out there is super original. So I know I would normally harp on you guys to go out and get art and buy all these things for people's birthdays and for the holidays and all that stuff, but you can just go out there and buy something for yourself. Like, you don't always have to buy gifts. Don't be that person. You can sometimes give back to yourself a little bit. So the market's perfect for that. This Saturday is going to be the Mimosa Walk. And so I know I got some people's attention there with Mimosa Walk. That is going to feature tons of businesses in Deep Ellum, but you're going to want to start at the Deep Ellum Outdoor Market. You're going to get your ticket there. You're going to get a really cool glass, a commemorative glass that is original to that event. There won't be any more made after this. They're super cool. I myself have collected a lot of those glasses. They're very great for drinking your vino, or in my case, my sparkling water. So you want to go ahead and reserve your glass. You can do that online. This is all happening again on Saturday at the Deep Ellum Outdoor Market. Check-in will be at the market at noon on February 11th, okay? And then one more thing I want to squeeze in here before we listen to our first song is one of my all-time favorite events happening Saturday night. That is For the Love of Kettle. Kettle Art is an art gallery here in the neighborhood. Frank Campagna and Paula Harris are basically the godfather and godmother of Deep Ellum, but you know, they're not bullies. They're very nice. We don't fear them. We really love them. And Frank Campagna, he's like he's the guy that you don't even know that you know, but you do know him because he is the reason for a lot of the murals that you see when you're in Deep Ellum. So a lot of those are curated by Frank, painted by Frank. He's an artist. And as a matter of fact, Frank did the artwork for these t-shirts. So this artwork he actually did for a band called the Nerve Breakers back in the 80s, late 80s, for a flyer for a show that they were doing. And then he regifted that artwork to Deep Ellum Radio so that we could put them on shirts and, you know, give love. And he's got a show now on Deep Ellum Radio. The Godfather is what we're calling Godfather's Greatest Hits. The Frank Campagna Show just premiered 2 weeks ago. He's on his second episode. You can catch him on Saturdays and on Mondays. So go check out the calendar on deepellumradio.com. All right, so enough of the plug. That's going to be Saturday. I'm telling you, there's so much to do. Valentine's, anti-Valentine's, pink events, hot pink events, whatever it is that you want. There's a ton to do. So if you would like to find out more, you can also sign up for the Deep Ellum newsletter, and you can go find that at Deep Ellum. The link is in the bio, and you can sign up for the newsletter, and that will hit your inbox, and that will also have a lot of the information of what's going on. So, okay. We're going to preview a song. I'm actually stalling because I'm a little nervous about previewing a song that I've never heard before, but it's okay. We're going to do it. I'm going to preview the first song by myself. And then the second one, I think I'm going to ask my husband to come in, but he's way more harsh than I am. So we're going to ease into this a little bit. So I think the first song, let's see, do you have the first song pulled up, Mr. Dyer?
I have a song called Wreckage from Songs from the Frontline.
Called Wreckage?
Yes.
Okay, let's listen. And if you're watching, you can feel free to chime in and let us know what you think as well, because I would like to know your thoughts. But I'm not going to read those until I give you my opinion. So here we go.
The wreckage inside my mind is the only piece that's been left behind. The weight is bearing down hard on me for what seems like all eternity. But I still seek serenity, just a chance at inner peace, just a chance. Well, the wreckage in my mind keeps me powerless to you, trying to fix you all the time. Somehow I've made it a point to tell. Oh, I don't know what to believe, despite the truth needing clarity. An aura of this uncertainty burns bright from what has been done to me, but I still seek serenity, just a chance at inner peace, just a chance. Well, the wreckage in my mind keeps me powerless to you, trying to fix you all the time. Somehow
Okay. All right. Look, I mean, my head was bobbing. I think that's like my first professional opinion. All right. That song was Wreckage, Songs from the Frontline. Blue Light Effect is the name. So here's the funny thing. Okay. First of all, yes, I thought it was a great song. I thought it was a good song. Like that, I will throw that song into rotation. This came from Vinny from Long Island. And I think that's pretty cool because it didn't sound like a song that I was going to hear from a guy named Vinny from Long Island. I don't know what kind of music I was expecting.
But thick accent? Music with a thick accent,
yeah. Maybe like, yeah, like fist pump. Like, I'm sorry, Vinny from Long Island, that, you know, I might have prejudged a little bit, but honestly, I thought that was a really good song and it very Deep Ellum worthy. The cool thing is he sent in the email. They're an independent, unsigned band. Yeah, we get a lot of those. Trying to network, and I believe that they're going to be coming to Dallas soon. So, Vinny from Long Island, when you come to Dallas, come show some love to Deep Ellum Radio. We'd love to see you live. So if anybody is out there that wants to contact Vinny and let him know his song was just played, if not, I'll contact him afterwards and let him know. I didn't want to contact these artists before I did this because if I don't like their music, I don't want them to see that in real time. Like maybe, you know, later, but not in real time because they know where I'm at. Okay, cool. So, all right. Well, that was good. I'm okay with that. What did you think? Did you listen to it?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I was the only other person in the room who did.
You were like,
I think it was pretty good.
Pretty good.
I agree with you. Had I known there was a dude called Benny from Long Island, I don't think I would have thought of that music. It wasn't like full tilt emo. It had a decent pop groove to it. Like it was doing the damn thing.
It was doing the damn thing.
It was a song that was meant to make your head bob.
It was making your head bob, right? Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good song. All right. Well,
great vocals too.
It was great vocals.
Not too high, not too low.
And great recording because, you know, I find like a lot of times, you know, again, these artists, they're great live, but when you're dealing with bands that are basically their own producer, their own, you know, they do everything on, you know, by themselves, no real team behind them. A lot of times they're great live, but their recordings are just, man, they make me sad, you know, and I want to play their music. I really, really do, but the recording's got to pop, and that one did. So anyway, all right, Vinny from Long Island, we liked. All right, we approved. Okay, so I am going to ask my hubby to join the show right now because we're going to play another song here in a minute. Yay! Hey, it's Austin from Long Island.
I'm Vinny from Long Island. I got the backwards hat and everything.
I feel like, is this offensive? I don't know what's offensive anymore. I feel like everything is, and I am so sorry, Vinny from Long Island, if we're offending you.
Fuck Long Island.
Yeah. Hey, what? Okay, now that definitely is offensive. Like, I don't know what a lot of
no one good
is,
ever came from Long Island. Maybe Vinny. Vinny might be the first good one from Long
When
Island.
you say fuck Long Island to a guy from Long Island, he's just gonna be like, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, it's like if somebody were like, fuck Dallas, I'd be like, yeah.
Oh, whoa. All right, never mind. And that's it for Austin segment on this show. See you later. I'm Dallas through and through. Okay,
You've been married to me for 10 years. What'd you expect
I know,
was
you're
going to
right.
happen?
Yeah, Chicago, whatever, wherever you're from. Okay. So, I wanted to bring you on because number one, I'm gonna preview 2 more songs.
Okay.
So I definitely want you here for the next one, and then I'm gonna try and swindle the showman to come on and listen to the last song because he's here. And so,
I mean, he's way better than me. I don't even know why you have me on right now.
Yeah, I know, but it's because I already told you could be on.
I mean, I would have been, if he would have walked in, I would have been like, yeah, I understand why you canceled.
I felt bad. I was like, oh, damn it. I already told Austin he could be on the show. So you just did a show recording with.
My episode just got done airing a minute ago.
Oh, it sure did. It just got finished. That's right. The Austin Young Show. So you can catch that as well on Deep Ellum Radio. And you just read now. Tell everyone here, like, you're really into ska.
I am a huge ska fan. I have not evolved since 1998.
You have not evolved.
No.
But it was a Valentine's episode.
It was a Valentine's Day episode, so I just had a Flip and the combined effort on. Well, it was Flip.
Shout out to Flip.
But they just released a new single on my show, so you can hear the replay on Valentine's Day. And then the podcast drops tonight, so... You will be able to listen to the new single.
So the reason why I wanted you to mention that is, number one, he is going to re-air it on Valentine's Day, so you can hear that show. It'll replay, I think, twice, right? That day, maybe, perhaps?
It's up to our station manager.
We can figure it out.
Or program.
I'm the station
program
manager.
director, sorry.
Oh, okay, to the program director, right? Shout out to Mia. So if it airs, so here's the thing. For people who aren't into the ska punk scene, I will say this was one of your more mellow shows.
Yeah, this one definitely was more two-tone and new-tone oriented, and just
So for you two-tone and new-tone,
I wanted
oriented
people to feel comfortable having sex during the show.
Oh,
so,
wow. Wow. But the crazy thing is you didn't test that.
I mean,
So how would you know?
I'm
just saying, like, there was no test
and
audience
this is
for
where
that.
we move it to OnlyFans.
And now for the no. Okay.
Jason didn't know he
So,
signed up for this.
I know. Okay, yeah. So
No clue,
anyway,
but I'm here for it.
you're like, wait, what? Yeah, what is it? What lights? Yeah, lock the door. So
Because those big bay windows aren't.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They can't see in, right? They can't see in. For those of you who are listening to the audio version, we're just joking because we are literally surrounded by big, giant open windows facing Elm Street. Okay, so I wanted people to know that they can listen to this episode because if you're not a huge punk ska fan, this one's a little bit more mellow, so I would definitely recommend that. And I will say, you got me to buy this T-shirt that I'm wearing. I know people can't see it online, but
Vicious Velma.
Vicious Velma is a photographer, artist. She follows the punk scene around quite a bit and has for a very long time. She works at 3 Links.
She's an OG.
She's an OG for sure. So she's got these special edition shirts right now at Everything Ellum. So if you are in Deep Ellum and you want a cool T-shirt and you want to support a local artist,
They've also got jean jackets, pants, like
pants.
all her own
them
photography
pants
on
are
it.
good quality
Oh,
too.
man, it's
like,
good.
I mean, if I wasn't so cheap, I'd buy it here. I was like, let me go for the T-shirt. We'll see about the pants. But anyway, it's all about supporting the local scene. But as you can see, we gave some love to Vinny from Long Island because it's also about supporting the independent music scene, artist scene. So if you're listening or if you're watching, however you choose to tune into the show, I want you to know that we are looking at the arts from abroad and from wherever you are. And if you want to shout out and you want to send us your stuff, please do. And you can do that on deepellumradio.com. All right.
The submission page.
On the submission page. Okay, so I'm so nervous because we're going to play another song.
We're going to have to
Now,
huddle together.
Listen, I have a feeling this song's going to be more up your alley. I think if it's the one that
I thought you
sent
didn't listen
you-
to any of these.
No, but it's from the person that sent it to me. I have a feeling would be more your genre. So I'm the person that sent it was Hondo, but I don't know the name of the
Hondo.
song.
See, I can get down with Hondo. Vinny
Hold on, let's see.
from Long Island. I mean, Hondo and Vinny literally sound like they run the mafia in Long Island. Like,
So it's Headlight? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. This was a song apparently that he performed. This was his band way back in the day. Hondo is a local dude. He has a booth out at the market every Saturday as well. Super cool guy. Reminds me a lot of like my uncles that I grew up with, like just like hang out, listen to
that
heavy
Hondo.
metal. Yeah.
nah,
Hang out,
man.
listen to heavy metal.
I
and
know him, so I
drink
can't
beers.
talk shit.
Okay. Yeah, you know him. Well, exactly. That's why I have you. This is the one. Okay. So do you have the song? I do. Okay. So
This is going to be awkward if this is disappointing and I got to go look at him on Saturday.
this is Honda with Headlights. Oh. You got it. Bend my neck into that position. I feel like a proper DJ.
You look like a tool.
Look at that. Look at that camera angle. Shoot. I need more close-ups. I'm bringing you on after this. You know that, right? You're always ready. My son could not stop talking about you. I was like, hello? I was there, too. Like,
We ran into Jake Quillen.
Oh, yeah, we did, yeah.
Yeah, we ran in, and she was just like, so there's a freestyle rap about you. And
He listened to it. He thought it was great. Yeah, Jason Statham.
Jason Statham walks into a bar.
He's like, why is Jason Statham in a bar?
Yeah, so you're all that we can talk about for 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's only from, only noon.
Well, she's going to upload it as a podcast, too.
Yeah, but I'm waiting because we're trying to figure out what platform I'm going to because we might have a deal with Revolver, so I'm trying to see what's going on with them. But once it's up, normally I do that right away.
Yeah, she's like, well, I'm going to record new episodes with them, and I'm like, I'm just going to re-edit mine and put them out.
I was expecting more hardcore. It's actually like a... Right? Like that.
Here, let me hear a little bit.
Yeah, you're not... Oh, yeah, you didn't catch that part. We could have figured out how long they were, too.
Damn, Hondo.
Right?
All right. I think we're back, right?
Are we back? Oh, hello. Hi.
And we're back.
Is this our first time?
Back.
Yeah, this is my first time doing this. Welcome back to the Veronica Young Show. This one is in the deep now because we're here in the Deep Ellum Community Center. We're on
Hondo, that fucking ripped, man. That was rad.
That did.
That was a really good track. Come on to the Austin Young Show. I'll happily have
so
you.
here's the thing. Like that music was music that he was playing way back in the day. Like they're not recording. This is an old band of his.
Oh, so this isn't new.
It's not new. Isn't that crazy?
So we totally missed it. We're not going to be able to see it live.
We're not going to be able to see it live, but maybe
Never
we
mind.
will give our
You're dead to
plea
me,
to
Hondo.
Hondo. I want y'all to know that Hondo just got a TikTok. I don't know the handle, but I'm going to.
How old is Hondo?
Hondo is right around my age.
No one wants to see that TikTok.
a youthful, spry young man.
Yeah, spry. Right, young and spry. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah. So, I thought that song was great. Okay, so I thought because it was coming from Hondo that it was going to be like way more like, hardcore. I'm sorry, I will never do that again.
No,
I apologize
I'm sorry. I'm putting
to
that
anyone.
song on my show. That song was awesome. Like I will fully take that. But at this point, like, what was the band? One more time.
So the band was
Red Element.
Oh,
That's the name of the band.
Yeah.
Red Element.
Yeah, Red Element. So they used to play way back in the day. They were just like making their rounds. So when I saw him, so again, Deep Ellum Radio's out at the outdoor market every weekend, and we see him out there. He's got a booth out there for the art stuff. And he came up to me one day and he's like, "Would you be interested in hearing some of my older stuff with my old band?" I'm like, yeah, of course. And then of course it took me a while to get to it. So I figured, why not? Let's do it here. So anyway.
Well, that's perfect. So we do Throwback Thursdays on Deep Ellum Radio. So that'll have to go back in the Throwback Thursday section.
Well done, Hondo. Okay, so before I let you off the hook and get you out of here, I want to tell you something that's going on Valentine's Day.
Okay. All right.
So on Valentine's Day, not that we need to do this or anything, okay?
So this is what we're doing for Valentine's Day.
A 5-course meal. Now, is it considered a 6-course with dessert? Is dessert considered a course?
Yes.
Okay. there's a 6-course meal that you can get at Niwa Barbecue. I know. And that's on Valentine's Day. So it's going to have,
I'm done. Like, we're in. Cool.
Awesome.
You said barbecue. I'm in.
Yes. My plan worked.
You
All
married
right.
a
I was
fat
going to
kid.
try.
Like, come on. Like, what did you expect
All right,
my answer was going to be?
Exactly. So I'm just saying for people who, wait till the last minute or end up stopping at like a convenience store to get the gift of roses to your spouse, now would be a good time to go ahead and start making those reservations because Valentine's Day is on a Tuesday. But there's still things going on. Just because it's in the middle of the week doesn't mean that you can ignore it.
True, but quickly, I got to say, my favorite Valentine's Day with you was like right before the pandemic hit, 2020. Went and saw Bernie Sanders speak and then went to Waffle House. Best Valentine's Day ever.
I have to say, I'm all about the activism life. Like, if I can get a little bit of politics, a little bit of fist bumping and Waffle House, I'm good to go. Okay,
there was some fist bumping at Waffle House, that's for sure.
Yeah. So
all right, well, I'm going to make room for a much better
so go on and get out of here. Austin Young Show, catch him. He's going to have a show premiere on February 14th.
12 and 6 on Thursdays and available on all major podcasting
Be sure
platforms.
to check that out. All right, so we got to bring Sean the Showman.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
In.
introducing Sean
He's
K,
in
the
rare
showman.
form today. Is he in rare form? Come. Where are you? Oh, I was like, where are you even going? Oh, you're going to put the headphones on. Look at him. He's so professional. You make me want to do it, but I don't want to. I like to free ball it.
Yeah, free balling. What's up, y'all? What's up, me?
Okay, what's up? How are you?
Good. How you
Oh my
doing?
God. So last time you were here, I mean, you had everybody like the house roaring because number one, you did some fucking freestyle to.
I do remember when I did that freestyle.
Jacqueline.
Jaqueline.
Jaqueline. So did you go and do karaoke right after that?
Open mic and karaoke. That's what I do every single Thursday in Deep Ellum.
What songs do you pick for karaoke?
Oh, I have a huge catalog.
Do you really?
I have a very,
Oh
very
my
big
God. Like,
catalog.
I'm going to have to see your
I were
catalog.
if I were to put it in perspective, this is what I have to send
You
to
have
my.
to scroll through it?
Well, there's a whole list. So I send this to all my wedding clients.
What?
So I got
Can
quite.
I name a couple of songs out of there that you? I'm just gonna pick a couple of
Please.
random.
Go
Let's
ahead.
see right here. Yeah.
The originals are the first three, and then the rest are just.
So real quick though, how do people find you? Because you're a whole thing. You're a
Yeah.
whole thing. So just quick, while I'm scrolling here, I'm gonna pick some songs.
I have a few pages. At Sean K Do It All is my main page. Do It All is my entertainment company. Then I have DIA Media, which I'm doing a lot of fun stuff with my guy Haggard the Plug here. He's it's so funny.
Is that the name he goes by?
Haggard the Plug.
I was given that at a metal show, and it
What?
has stuck ever since.
Yeah, Haggard the Plug.
Oh my
Look at him.
God, look at him. He is Haggard.
And you guys are just so gracious in the fact that how you're saying how you guys kept talking about me since my last feature.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the same thing when first time I work with
Aw.
Jason. I was like, I haven't been able to get him out of my head for at least a good 2 weeks after the first time I met him.
That's so nice. That's like are we
Sweetest
just
dude, man.
so nice
I love
here?
this dude so
is
much.
amazing. No, good for you. I'm glad y'all found each other, and I'm glad I found y'all.
Yes, exactly. He's the one that brought me here the last time.
He is the one that brought
He's
you
the reason
here.
I was here the last time.
That's
so.
right. And you didn't even come to that
He
one,
did
but you
not
were like,
even
hey,
come.
Wasn't able to make it.
you gotta go.
I was
He had his
double
own
booked.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
He
I
was
on
live.
Twitch.
Okay.
Then when I went
So
live with you.
I'm scrolling through this list.
Let's go.
Okay, listen. So, Cher, do you believe in
Yeah.
that?
Oh,
You
I can
sing
hear
that
it.
song?
I believe it.
Yeah, I do
believe it.
that. But there's actually a piano version.
Your mom's messaging you right now.
Yeah. I forgot the spaghetti. I forgot my mom's spaghetti.
His arms are ready.
I miss Eminem'd my mom. And I totally forgot to grab my mom's spaghetti.
Sorry, Mom. He's
No,
here right now. He'll go
I'm
get the
very,
spaghetti.
very sorry.
You got to go get it after that.
She's like, I don't like to waste food. I'm like, I'll get it tomorrow.
Yeah, you make spaghetti breakfast?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I do a piano version of that, of Believe by Cher.
You do a piano
So it's
version.
like a piano cover. Yeah, there's this instrumental.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's a really nice little soft piece and stuff.
I love
if
that.
you don't want to have the upbeat.
So a lot of these are slow songs.
Yeah,
John Legend.
I'm a very big R&B guy.
Look at you.
I think you're a power ballad guy.
I'm a big
honestly.
R&B guy.
You're about that.
Oh my God.
I don't know about power ballads.
Trust.
I can ballad.
Wait,
but I
you're
don't
a
know
power
about
what?
Power ballads?
Power
I don't know
ballad.
about power ballads. I can ballad, but I don't
He's
know
got
about
Cry
power
Me a River on there by Justin Timberlake. Like, once you
that's a
throw
good
some
one.
JT out, like, I'm
That's a good
in.
one.
I'm in.
That's a good one.
I can, yeah, I mess with JT. I like that very much. Okay, well, that's cool because it tells a little bit about you. And also, I noticed that some of those, you don't know the names of the songs. You just write, like, parts of the words of them.
What? Which one?
Like, well, there are a couple of them where I think they're just, like, maybe some words of the song to remind you of what song it is. Here, let me, you're like,
which
which
one?
one? Which one? Which one?
Just
Okay.
throwing
one?
down lyrics. My man lost the title.
Huh?
No, I was like, I'm curious of which one it is.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe. Hold on, I think I saw it up here up front.
The thing is, that song is actually called Mbop.
Okay, so you know what? I'm wrong. No, you do know the name. What it is you have multiple songs from one artist.
Oh, yeah.
So Backstreet Boys.
Oh, yeah. So, like,
Quick,
yeah,
because
so
it
I
was
have,
just
like,
I was like you were writing some lyrics. Okay.
So how I wrote it down, because it's like, I started with, I'm like, I can't remember my whole catalog. So it's like, I went into the habit of being able to write it down. But yeah, I just put the artist and I'm like, oh, that's a new song, add it. That's a new song.
Dude, that's a legit list.
Yeah, thank
and are
you.
you gonna do karaoke right after this? I like
Open mic and then karaoke.
I really want to
do
go
both.
see you, but I am so tired.
Yeah, no, I get you. That's warranted. It's so warranted. I would be shocked if you came out with me after you got done doing a show.
Yeah.
I would be like,
But you don't
Veronica,
understand. Yeah,
you're
what-
here?
what?
Like, I would be
Man,
flabbergasted.
I want you to know, look, so my job is like to promote this town, right? Like, this is like my thing. Like, I literally, this is my
that's
job.
why you a queen,
That's
girl.
why I'm the queen. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? But this queen has a little issue with bands that like start at 11 p.m. Like, we went to a show, and granted, it was a great show, and our good friends and artists, the X Regrets is the name of their band. Really awesome name. Everybody's familiar.
X Regrets.
Everyone's been there.
I like that.
Right? Everyone's been there.
I like that.
And they went on at 11. And then the last band went on at midnight. I almost said noon. Went on at midnight. I wish noon. Noon would have been a great show. Went on at midnight. And like when you're there for the first band that goes on at 10, you're there for the band 11, you almost feel kind of bad leaving because people are leaving by midnight. Like people are, and
The band goes on with their opening number. You just see the biggest yawn from Veronica in the audience. Like, say God's X Regrets.
it is so hard it's hard, man. And so anyway, but we did catch the last band. What was the last band? Do you remember the Darstar? Okay, really great. She actually reminded me a lot of
Fantastic
Daria.
name. It should just be not even like the band's playing. It should just be like, what's like Battle of the Band Names. That's what they need to do. This is Battle of the Band
I love
Names.
that. X Regrets,
Yeah,
Darstar.
yeah, these are really good
Who was
band
it
names.
before? Who was the band before the opening band? Oh, I can't remember. Hot cake hand grenade.
Because those exist.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So anyway, I think bands. Here's my PSA. All right, because people do leave. It's not a packed house at midnight because number one, people that are out for shows, they start like getting their pregame on at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So I think 10 o'clock is prime for the headliner. Like that is when the headliner should be going on. But 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock are the two bands before. Headliner 10, and then that's it. Let's call it a wrap. Because by 11 o'clock, people are wasted. I mean, they're gone.
You being from Chicago, have you ever like been to like a music festival like Lollapalooza?
We did Wakarusa, which was that kind of, yeah.
You should see the people at like 7, 8 p.m. at like Lolla, day one, day two. Those people, if they make it past 10 p.m.,
Yeah, that's like a
champions.
miracle.
Yeah.
They're riding the wave.
Yeah,
for
oh,
real,
yeah.
for real, riding the wave.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
no, I've only done one camping. Have you do a lot of those festivals?
I don't have. I used to. I mean, like I feel like my time is deviated after my 30s. So like I'm very particular.
Did
if I'm
your
not,
wife
if I'm
move here yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
This summer.
Oh,
As soon as but she knows all about you guys.
Yeah. Oh, really? Good. Hi,
She knows
hi, wifey. What's her name?
all about you guys. I was like, babe, I met this couple, and they're just like us, but the other guy is white, and he's also from Chicago, but aside from being a stepdad, he's a step-grandpa. Like, that was like... She knows all about you guys.
Wow, you're gonna write our bio.
She cannot wait to meet you. I talked to her about creating a special jingle just for you.
What?
Yeah, like a
Oh,
Veronica
that's
Young
awesome.
show,
Oh
with like
my
English to Spanish little
gosh.
jingle. So we're like, storyboarding
Por
and putting
favor,
something together.
para
But
raza. Yeah,
she
we gotta
wants
get them in.
she knows for a fact that when she comes out here, she's gonna want to be making friends, and she's like, I want to be
We're
a
in.
friend. I'm like, me too.
Y'all come over. You come over. Kids are welcome. Well,
Yeah.
how old are they?
So her oldest, her oldest is turning 15
Okay.
Next week.
Okay,
on
okay.
Valentine's Day.
He's allowed. He can come.
And
Yeah.
then her daughters are 7 and 8.
Oh yeah, no, those are great ages. Yeah. I'm
And
like,
they're
babies,
her daughters are
much.
so used. She's so used to bringing her daughters to the radio station, so they know protocol. When it's
Man.
live, to be able to occupy their time and staying quiet. And when
Really?
Mama's record,
Good for
yeah,
you. That's
she
good.
she's
All right,
got
yeah, you got to
them
get them
locked.
young because if we're gonna leave the legacy, right? They
Oh,
gotta,
yeah.
they gotta know.
No, it's just
what
like
to
they,
do.
they have such a sense of like consideration. Oh, mommy's live, like so we have to be quiet and
That's
not
so
make noise.
sweet.
They're like shushing each other.
Yeah.
She's got some
My
good kids.
grown ones don't even know to do that.
I was just say, couldn't be me. I got a 17-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old. Couldn't be me. They're
Oh
all
really?
over the place.
Those the
I was
ages
like
of your
the-
kids?
17, 7, and 5. Yeah, it's like a 10-year group.
I was like the kid where like my parents would be like, shh. I'm like, what? like that was like me as like a little kid. Like I was
Yeah.
just, I could not follow direction.
Right. Well,
and-
because you got ADHD. Like, that's the thing. It was.
But like also with like when there's like a show, it's like late. See, I have the best Adderall prescription ever. So like my brain is good.
Oh, yeah?
for
Your
the
brain's
most part.
fine.
But
You're
we'll
functional.
see once my fiance and her kids move down here.
Yeah,
We'll see what
You're
I'm be
either
like
gonna
after
up the
9 years.
prescription or like
Oh no, it's
Switch
so
it to
fire.
sleep.
I won't have to change that doses for a long time. Like,
for a
I'm
long
good.
time. I'll have to holler at you later for your doctor.
Yeah,
All right,
you do.
we'll see.
I
'cause-
know, huh? That's
Yeah,
what I
I'm
was
literally
thinking.
he's surrounded by
Just
doom
one of the
piles.
many attributes you can find around Deep Ellum.
No, I will not allow that to be perpetuated on this show. The show is all about the amazingness that
The
is Deep
talents.
Ellum. Yeah,
Yeah.
the amazing talents.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you ready to listen to a song with
Hell
me?
yes, I am.
I'm nervous because he's really honest.
I'm
now,
very
Yeah,
honest.
very, very honest. And again, I have not heard.
Can he tell you a story about the last song he heard blind real quick?
Wait, are you talking
Whoa,
about that?
whoa,
Like
wait.
Talking about Tuesday
ESO
night.
or what was
Wait,
it?
this has happened before.
ISIS.
Only-
ISIS?
Like we just started doing a thing. Iris.
Iris.
EYE.
Yeah.
Iris.
So we just this last Tuesday we just did our second episode of Honor Don't Care at the Library Bar.
Shout
which
out
is
Blue
our-
Label Johnny.
Shout out Blue Label Johnny, and we did. It was a live broadcast, so we brought on this one guy who wanted to interview. He did the waiver process and everything, and he comes on. He's like, I have this song, and like we couldn't, map it to like he couldn't, send it the song last minute or whatever. So I grabbed his phone and I kept it like over the mic, and then he was able to hear it faintly through the headphones, and then you just like hear him, and it's like the most like morbid, dark song.
It was like slowed down trap level juggalo stuff.
Oh yeah,
No,
it was like
no.
I made this in a basement in
Now I'm nervous.
one of my grandma's house, and it was raining, and
And he did a great job. He just laughed.
He held it
off
down.
No, you. I'm talking about you, buddy.
Oh, dude.
You're like that.
You're like, who did a great job?
No, when
He
you.
was like trying not to laugh. He was
So
looking off camera.
what was funny about this going live on this show is because so we had a PA, so finally like you can hear us coming out like a speaker, right?
Yeah.
And so the first time we did it, the GM Chris like couldn't hear any of the like what was going on. He just saw us having a great time and our guests having a good time. But this time he's able to hear it, and so his anxiety is just out the roof because the conversation's all. But this kid comes on and he's a character and a half. Just to give you some perspective, he wanted to undress himself and take his shirt off to show off his thug life tattoo across the chest. And
You
I'm
gotta
like,
be about the thug life. If you're gonna be just
we
taking
got a
off your
picture
shirt.
of it. No, I think he took a picture of it later,
I'm
but we
sure
got
I
it.
got a video, yeah.
But yeah, then when he performed his song, it was the whole time I'm like staring at Chris with the biggest smile on my face. Like, do you hear this, Chris? It's psychotic.
Oh
like,
my God.
But I respect anybody that puts their art out there, no matter like even if
and
it's
that's
not
the
my
thing.
cup of tea.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. That's the thing. Like I'm typically like, maybe it's not for me.
Yeah.
It might be for someone. Art
there's
is very
someone.
subjective.
There's
All
definitely
right. So
someone.
what is this song that we're gonna listen to?
So the next song I have for you is called Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, you're gonna love this.
So
I love it.
put those
That's like
bad
one of
boys
my
on
favorite
and see
soundtracks of any
what
N64 game.
happens.
It's not it.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Okay.
Turn my levels.
true. Oh, how things have changed. Back then we were all young, now we're breathless, fleeing, trying to escape. Now I get clumsy sometimes, thanks to my growing waistline. I'm drinking beer all the time. My life, bug outs and downs down to your line. And who can forget the first spin twist? I remember saving special points up trying to hit it. Tony Hawk Pro Skate all day. I put the cartridges to use and I got an expansion pack so I could save games. Oh, how things have changed. Back then we were all young, now we're breathless, fleeing, trying to escape.
Bland Man.
All right.
Bland Man.
Welcome.
I would like the way the audio like in the beginning was like placed. I thought I was like, oh man, like is this like distorted? Like am I not hearing like the full audio quality? But when that guitar drop like comes in, then you feel like the full. Then you hear the bass and everything.
Yeah.
All right, Bland Man.
Okay, look, yeah, Bland Man, he's got a pure psychedelic pop is how he is marketing that. And yeah, I agree. I actually really liked it. It was like really groovy music. So again, I never do this because I'm always scared of what's going to happen. So I literally will listen to every song. We don't play music that we don't listen to. Like I just will not do it. So, but this has actually been 3 for 3.
What changed? Was it just like you didn't have time to listen to it before?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I'm running out of time. I don't have time in the day.
Something new.
Yeah,
She's like, no,
I was trying to figure out a way to like listen without like, you know, on this time, on everyone else's time. So yeah, okay, that was really good. At first when he started singing, I kind of got his voice was like to me like what I feel like you would sound like doing karaoke.
Yeah,
I know, no. What is
He's
it?
got a cleaner, clearer voice. This man was murky.
I'm very like I think my vocal tenacity it tends to be a little bit of a surprise for a lot of people when I start singing because it's a little bit more pop R&B.
I'm almost tempted to stay up a little bit late. Almost. I'm not going to, but I'm like I'm right there to go watch you sing.
I mean,
some karaoke.
I have 3 original songs and music videos and all that kind of stuff too.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well then I'll go look at that. I've got your whole everything because you tapped my phone and now you're on there forever.
The tickle.
Yeah, you're on there forever, which is super cool. All right.
You know, like I like the vibe of that song because there was like 2 scenarios that I like imagined when I was like listening to that song. Like one, it's like you have the very long board where you're like near that Santa Monica Pier and you're just kind of like veering in and out in the lane, just kind of cruising. And then the other one is like I'm just looking for jeans at Urban Outfitters. Like,
that's the one I felt.
That was literally the 2 dynamics.
Giving some Lenny Kravitz, American Woman.
Yeah.
Vibe.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
But
so commercial.
Yeah.
It's a very.
Why the jeans
But I did like the
That's
guitar. I liked the guitar cadences and how it kind of grooved into the song and how it would drop down and came back. So I digged it. It was a good vibe.
I thought it was really good too. So there, I mean, that's 3 for 3 today. So I will say, shout out to these bands. Exactly. Keep sending the music because I don't know, I might do this again. Time is getting shorter and shorter for me on having time to listen, and I do like to take the time to listen when I do. So I don't just like throw it on as background music. Like if someone sends me something, I like to take a moment and really take it in. So this helped me for sure. I'm not going to lie. All right. So again, there are so many things going on. I mean, our show's only an hour long. I could go for hours and hours and hours, but I want to thank Deep Video for the production, what you did here today for us. And there's no glitter on the floor anywhere. So next time when Ducato comes, we will make sure to the glitter is present.
Please keep glitter away from me.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Oh yeah,
so much.
Yeah, no, I have it everywhere because of Ducato. So, so thank you very much, Deep Video. Do you want to give yourself a little shout out there? What do you got going? Where can people find you?
Sure, yeah. So we're doing more versions of this. We've got some that are kind of be running the streets and asking you, like there's a segment coming we're working on called Ask Deep Questions, Get Deep Answers with Deep Video Live.
I love it. It's very short and precise.
Deep Ellum.
Yeah, in Deep Ellum. Right, exactly. Like we're going like deep. But if you're more curious about some of the other stuff that we do, you can check out deepvideo.live for the website. Find us on Twitch, YouTube, anywhere else, Deep Video Live.
I love it. He's got the great voice too.
He does.
Yeah, you're like
He does.
very, very good. Okay, and then you are going to be. Am I allowed to say what you're going to be on? You're going to be on a podcast, or what? What do you got coming up? Is that allowed? Is that allowed?
Of what? Which one?
Are you allowed to say it?
I'm allowed to say everything.
Oh,
I'm not under a contractual
okay.
agreement or.
Well. Is it happening yet? Maybe, perhaps?
I have to make my way down to Austin. Like I want to do.
Let's make this happen.
Yeah, I want to like put it out like and also offer it to like maybe have like 3 other comedians if they want to come and I'll drive.
Tell them
and
where,
then we do
because
one
they didn't hear
day
him
where
say that.
We leave on a Monday morning, go there, we stay for the night, come back on a Tuesday. But like, we just a small crew of some Dallas comedians go down and try our hat on Kill Tony.
That's and try your hat on Kill Tony.
Yeah,
so I want you to know, like, my brother is a huge fan of Kill Tony, and he never listens to my show or watches my show or does anything. But he's always telling me, hey, you gotta check out Kill Tony. Yeah, you gotta check out Kill Tony. Yeah, you gotta check out Kill Tony. So now I'm gonna say I have a guy on who might possibly go down to Austin and be on Kill Tony. So you should definitely do that.
I would love to do
it.
It's definitely a process. It's and there's always a chance that like you go down there and you just don't get on, and that
that's
happens
okay.
all the time.
That's okay too, but you never know.
I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit.
If you don't take the chance,
You
right?
gotta take
All
the
right,
chance.
you got to risk it for the business. All right, guys, this is it. Thank you so much for Austin for being on my show, the Austin Young Show. You can catch him too. This will go up everywhere. Deep Ellum Radio. At some point, I'll put it somewhere else and other places, and you can find it. The Veronica Young Show. Thank you guys for listening. I much appreciate it. That was a good one. See you later.
Yeah.